I hope that my community who went to TwitchCon had a fun time, because as a con goer myself, I did not have a fun time with a lot of stuff that was happening. Obviously, on top of what happened with Emeru. Obviously, there was a lot of good memories, right? But like small stuff just really does add up eventually. And I was pretty disappointed for the first time. I felt like it was a very bad con. Also, they threw out VTuber gifts from the meet and greet. Like, how does that happen, right? People like Iron Mouse, you know, like Kuro, like Chibi, like they're big creators. They have a lot of gifts. You know, their fans love them. And then for the staff to just quote unquote throw it away, you know, they lost it. And then, okay, I know this is like maybe a small part as like a VTuber, but what I found weird was that they sometimes ask us to take down our mask. But the thing is, there was no ID verification, right? It was like, why are we removing our mask for what? Like, if I have something in my mouth, I don't know. You know, it would make sense if you're using ID, like identity verification, but there was no ID check. So I'm like, why am I taking off my mask for you to check? Like, am I hiding alcohol in my mouth or something? You know, I'm hiding a knife behind my mask. I thought that was so weird. I mean, I also removed my hat at one point. Like, you know what? It was like RNG. I removed my hat because I got told to remove it. Next time I did that, the guy was like, oh, you don't need to do that. And I was like, okay, well, like, I was told to, right? Yeah, no, it's like they thought people were like smoking or something, you know, like doing freaking drugs under the mask. I don't know. It just made no sense to me. Like for me, I guess I didn't think too much about it, but for people who like really do care about like privacy and safety like that, like that's dangerous, bro. Also, okay, I'm not trying to say I would bring anything dangerous, but the bag check chat, literally, it's just like look in and then that's it. I could have had something at the bottom of the bag, bro. They just looked in and then that was it. Also, the bag doesn't even go through the security thing. It goes on the side, so they look in your bag and then, all right, you're next. I don't know. There's a lot of things this time around was very different. So that's why, like, I feel like for the first time, I made a tweet about it. Because, like, normally, chat, you guys know me. Whenever, like, a gacha game or, like, something happens, I don't really tweet my thoughts because it's, like, whatever. I've never been so disappointed in my entire life. Was it worse than last year? Yes, dude. You know what? I felt more safe in Vegas, not gonna lie. And Vegas is like a shit show in itself. So much for a freaking 10-year anniversary at TwitchCon, because the 10-year was not very 10-year like. Well, we'll see what next year will be like. I don't have hope. You guys know me. I don't ever express disappointment for some things, but this one was crazy. Crazy how different your AX experience was. I didn't want to bring it up because I thought it wasn't a fair comparison, but genuinely, AX has gotten better at security and managing the con, and TwitchCon has gone down. Like, actually. No, chat, if you guys first went to AX when it first opened, like, that shit was very, very bad. But 2 years ago, something happened. They changed management, and it's not as crowded, it's not as bad. Everything is good. And so, like, the past 2 years has been really, really good for AX, genuinely. Security is also really good. They have a lot of people. I don't know, man. I feel like I said, the Vegas TwitchCon might have been better. And it's Vegas. I was like, AX is always the best. My favorite. So other than that, though, I did have a fun time meeting my friends and hanging out with people I met. Except for the last day, obviously. The whole thing with the Uber thing was honestly, like, dumb as fuck. I can't blame anyone but myself. Initially, I was gonna go home with someone else, but like I said, the vibes were good. So I can't blame them for wanting to stay long for karaoke. But it was dumb of me to go back by myself. I should have just stayed the entire way. Because honestly, chat, something happened. I don't know, man. Like, literally, I don't know. That literally just killed, like, my trip for me. But then once I came back and rested, I was like, you know what? Life is good again. I met Ryan Higa.
Who?
Ryan Higa. He's right there.
Ryan Higa, huge fan.
How's it going?
Aww. Let's go.
I met Ryan Higa, you know. I'm here with my chat again. I think that was my overall TwitchCon. Now, will I go back next year? I don't know. I think I'd rather go to Gamescom or TGS.